Okay, in today's masterclass, I want to demonstrate the tricep pushdown. Now, this is one of the most, I guess, highly used exercises for tricep work. A lot of people do it with the cable machine. Obviously, you've got different attachments. You've got the rope, you've got the V-bar, you've got the flat bar. You can do single arm as well, but the technique fundamentally remains the same. But I see it butchered all the time. And this is probably just due to a lack of knowledge or a lack of understanding when you're trying to understand the biomechanics of the movement. So I wanted to break it down and provide a very simplistic approach. So using the rope connection, the first thing is to give yourself space. Now, if you're way out here and you're doing a tricep push down, look at where the cable is coming from. It's coming from there. So you're trying to push down that way, yet the cable is drawing you that way. So the angle is off and the load is going to be put through your elbow. Okay, so you want to be under the load and utilizing gravity accordingly. So we're pushing straight down, not away. We don't want to be at a 45, okay? That's step number one. If you're away, you need to adjust your position accordingly. So for a tall person like myself, I need to hinge to allow for that space. Because if I'm upright and my chest is up, which is still good posture, I can't extend. I can't get that full extension from the elbow, okay? Even if I'm pushing out like that, it's uncomfortable and it's going to put load through my back because I'm so upright. So you want to be hinged, you want to be braced through your core. That's step number one. Step number two is to bring the weight down, lock off the elbows, so the elbows don't move, and then it's a simple extension from there. Now, it's hard to see in this shirt because it's so baggy on the sleeves, but the point is, from there to there, you notice that my elbows don't move and I have to get full elongation all the way back up. So you've got to keep an eye on the cable. Where the top ball is here, I want to stop just shy. Okay, I see a lot of people go to there, but then they go to there, and then they do that. That's not a proper tricep push down. You want to get as much elongation as you can, because think about the tricep muscle. It sits along here, right? If we're only going from there to there, we're not utilizing. If we go from there to there, we're fully utilizing it, we're fully engaging it. That is elongating the muscle, that's stretching the muscle to its fullest capacity, and then with load, you're extending all the way down. So you've got to get lockout, and then you've got elongation back. Okay, so that's the technique. Now the next part, which I see people butcher, is allowing their elbows to move away from their body. So if it's too heavy, go back to a lighter weight and get the technique right. So from there, we're extending. But what I see is people are firstly further away, and then they're doing this. Okay, so straight away, they haven't got elongation, they haven't got full range, and their elbows are swinging. So they're not actually using their tricep, they're using their shoulder. So the shoulder's going to get cooked in this movement. We've got to get full extension. And this applies to all attachments. If you've got a V-bar, same thing, right? V-bar is good. I like to put my thumbs over the V-bar because it is technically a push down. Rope is that grip, so neutral grip, overhand grip for the V-bar. And straight away, same technique. Okay, you've got to think about the muscle that you're targeting to ensure that you have full succession with this movement and obviously progress accordingly. Now, given these exercises are done on a cable machine, the stacks generally jump quite considerably in terms of weight. It might be 5 kilos, 7 kilos, something like that. So in order to progress, just use a progressive overload model to progress. So it might not be the next plate. You might have to get a couple of extra reps on the previous weight to progress, or over the course of, say, 3 or 4 sets, progress that way as well. So there's a number of different progressive overload models. I've done a different video on that to ensure that people are aware. But tricep push downs, whether it's a single arm, whether it's a flat bar, whether it's a rope, doesn't matter. The technique still needs to be the same. And this applies to an overhead as well. Allow the weight to go all the way back and stretch before you extend out. The more elongation you can create through your tricep, the more growth you're going to achieve. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for tuning in. Any questions? If anyone wants a masterclass on anything else, please leave a comment. Otherwise, good luck with your tricep work.